First day of pre-run and we're all set to leave Ensenada, and we're going to be in San Felipe tonight. It's about 185 miles.
We decided that we were going to do roughly 200 miles a day, or a 4-day pre-run.
Saw this.
Whoa, that was good. Our pre-run went badass. Everything was killer. Yesterday we took the whole day to kind of prep everything in the trucks. We've got all the trucks ready to go 3 days in advance. Came here to Contingency. This is always one of our most favorite things. We get to see everybody that's out here in Baja. We get to see all of our sponsors are in Contingency. We just got done signing up all of our driver information. We're gonna go grab the car and go right over to the podium. And we got these cool commemorative tequila. Woo! think we're doing pretty good. We're running a pretty relaxed pace, and I think we were in the top 5 or 6 when we came into San Felipe, right around race mile 140 to 200 or 140 to 160. We had a 12 car cut across the course right in front of us, and when that happened, we grabbed the brakes and picked another path. That path had a nasty drop and kind of a cliff edge in it, and when we came out the other side on the throttle, it blew the front diff up.
At least we thought it was the front diff, but we basically lost four-wheel drive. So we stopped to check it out, found that it was actually a stripped front driveline yoke that connects the driveline to the differential that was completely stripped bare and spinning in place. So we got going after the yoke replacement, and shortly after we lost all front brakes. Throughout nighttime, we ran from race mile 205 to 535. And that section was nonstop silt, nonstop rock. Very hard to describe it properly to someone who hasn't seen it or raced it. It's extremely rough, it's very slow, and torturous if you're trying to go fast. It'll break you down because there's no way you can go fast in those sections. We had our chances for a win or a podium were gone, and so our goal at that point was just to finish. But if we could pass a couple of other 2,900 cars on the way and step it up just a little bit, maybe get in the top 10, that was kind of our goal.
I think I'm pretty good. Excuse me.
Good. Dirty.
What's out there?
Silt. A lot of silt. A lot of whips, a lot of rocks, a lot of punishment.
What's your favorite part?
All of it.
We were running down graded roads in a mountain area, headed towards Santa Tomas, which is a small town on the Highway 1, and coming around mountain, blind corners, lefts to rights, left, right, coming around a left with a mountain on the left-hand side, blind at about 45 miles an hour, and halfway through the corner setup and throttling through the turn, a local truck meets us halfway, dead center in the course. And the only thing that we saw was pickup truck. All in all, it was about a 6 to 8 hour event between the head-on and when we actually were able to leave. We limped the car down the hill and we addressed a few things that were bent and broken and cut some stuff off the car and decided we're finishing this thing no matter what. And we've come too far, everybody deserves a finish. So my right hand was pretty swole up and my right leg didn't work very good, so we drove the last 70 miles with my left foot and one hand, and we drove the car slow just to try and make it to the end without breaking anything that we hadn't seen on the car. And luckily, 2 or 3 hours later, we finished the race. And that right there is the accomplishment that we are the most proud of as a team, making that happen.
I know that you're curious, I know that you're strong, But life can be furious and things can go wrong. You go, we're better off tomorrow. But who knows if we get joy or sorrow.
And he still doesn't lift.
Stay true to that fire in your heart and your soul. Don't drench your desire in what you can't control. We fly, try so hard to get there, and we might, lost but not forever. There's things in life you simply need to know. But sun and rain and trust and letting go. It takes a bit of suffering, sleepless nights and wandering, before you make it safely to the end.
And I'd like to thank my wife for supporting what I do.
So during this race, there were many times where we felt like we couldn't continue with the car, or there was no way we could fix it, or why bother it continuing if we're this far behind. But every single time our team rose to the top and fixed the problems and told each other and helped each other to continue to finish the race. And if you ask me what I would change from this race going forward, obviously I'd love to take back some of the component failures. Pretty much that was just a driveline yoke that led to other things. So I might change the yoke going forward, but there's not a thing I would change about our team. There's not a thing I would change about the car. The car proved itself, its prep finished the race, and our team proved itself. It fixed every single obstacle that was thrown in front of it. And so for those reasons, I'm not going to change one thing about our team. I think it's spot on.
Sun and rain and trust and letting go. It takes a bit of suffering, sleepless nights and wandering, before you make it safely to the end. The end. There's things in life you simply need to know. But sun and rain and trust and letting go. It takes a bit of suffering, sleepless nights and wandering, before you make it safely to the end. Before you make it safely to the end. The